Alright, so here's the deal. We're going to dive deep into something that most people would call impossible. We're talking about bending reality, yes, literally shaping your experience of the world using quantum manifestation. But before we get into the how, I want you to pause just for a moment and ask yourself, what if you really could change reality? What if you could influence events, people, circumstances, even time itself? How would that change your life? How would that redefine your idea of what's possible? You see, most of us go through life thinking we're at the mercy of external forces. We think things happen to us. We think we're bound by what society calls reality. But what if I told you that reality isn't as solid as you think? That it's more like a canvas, and you hold the paintbrush. And the secret to bending that reality, manifesting, creating, shaping it, is buried deep in the quantum field.
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lesson.
Quantum physics has already shown us that reality, at its most fundamental level, is not as fixed as it appears. Particles don't even have a definite state until they're observed. Think about that for a second. Nothing really exists in a solid form until we look at it. So what does this mean for us? It means that your consciousness, your thoughts, your focus, your perception literally shapes the world around you. But the question is, are you aware of how you're doing it? Here's where quantum manifestation comes in. The principles of quantum physics tell us that everything is connected in an invisible web of energy. Your entire reality is made up of energy vibrating at different frequencies. And here's the kicker, your thoughts and emotions are also energy. They too vibrate at specific frequencies, sending ripples into the quantum field. When you understand this, you begin to realize that every thought you think and every emotion you feel is actively shaping the world around you. So here's the first step to bending reality. You need to become conscious of the vibrations you're sending into the quantum field. Most people are completely unaware of this. They live in reaction mode, constantly responding to external events, not realizing that they're the ones creating those events in the first place. Take a moment right now and reflect. What kind of energy are you putting out most of the time? Is it fear, doubt, worry? Or is it confidence, gratitude, and abundance? If you're like most people, it's probably a mix. But here's the thing. The universe doesn't care about your mix. It responds to dominant frequencies. If you're vibrating in fear and doubt for most of your day, guess what? You're going to attract more things that make you fearful and doubtful. But if you can shift the dominant frequency to one of abundance, love, and joy, you'll start to notice that your reality changes almost instantly. I know what you're thinking, but how? How do I shift my frequency? It all starts with awareness. You need to become aware of the thoughts that are running your mind, the emotions that are driving your reactions, and the beliefs that are subconsciously shaping your perception of the world. This is where things get deep. You see, most of us are living with a set of subconscious beliefs that we picked up from childhood, society, or past experiences. These beliefs act like a filter, shaping how we see the world and what we believe is possible. So ask yourself this super deep question. What if everything you believe about reality is wrong? What if the limits you've placed on yourself are just illusions? Think about all the times you've said, "I can't do that," or "that's just the way things are." What if those phrases are just beliefs you've adopted, not truths about the universe? Quantum manifestation requires that you first challenge these beliefs. You need to start questioning everything you think is true about the world. Because here's the truth, you are not limited by anything other than your own mind. The quantum field is limitless, and it will respond to whatever energy you are vibrating at, whether it's the energy of limitation or the energy of infinite possibility. Now, here's where it gets practical. You can start bending reality today, right now, by doing just one simple thing: raising your vibration. And no, I'm not talking about some woo-woo spiritual technique. I'm talking about real, practical steps you can take to shift your energy and start attracting the reality you want. One of the quickest ways to raise your vibration is through gratitude. When you express gratitude, you're essentially telling the universe, "I appreciate what I have, and I'm ready for more." This shifts your focus from lack to abundance, and as we've already established, the universe responds to your focus. Take 5 minutes at the start and end of each day to write down 3 things you're grateful for. And don't just list them, feel the gratitude in your body. Let it vibrate through your entire being. This simple act sends a powerful signal into the quantum field, aligning you with the frequency of abundance. Another powerful tool is visualization. When you visualize, you're not just imagining things. You're actively creating in the quantum field. Your brain doesn't know the difference between something real and something vividly imagined. So when you visualize your desires as if they've already happened, you're collapsing potential realities into your experience. But here's the key: you have to feel it. It's not enough to just picture it in your mind. You have to feel the emotions as if it's already real. The more emotion you put into it, the more powerful the signal you're sending out. So here's your challenge: spend 10 minutes each day visualizing your ideal reality. But don't just see it, feel it. Feel the joy, the excitement, the gratitude, the love. And as you go through your day, start noticing how your reality begins to shift. Small synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and changes in your circumstances will start to appear. This is the universe responding to your new vibration. All right, now that we've laid the groundwork for understanding how your thoughts, emotions, and vibrations influence the quantum field, it's time to dive deeper into the mechanics of collapsing potential realities into your experience. This is where the real magic happens. Once you fully grasp how to harness the power of quantum manifestation, you'll realize that you are not a passive participant in life. You are the creator of your reality. The question is, are you consciously creating, or are you letting unconscious patterns run the show? Let's take a step back and talk about the quantum field. Think of the quantum field as a vast sea of infinite possibilities. At any given moment, there are countless potential realities available to you, realities where you are wealthy, happy, successful, in love, or even realities where you're stuck in the same old patterns. Every possible version of you exists in this field, waiting for your consciousness to choose one and collapse it into your experience. Now, here's the key insight. The quantum field doesn't respond to your desires or your wishes, it responds to your energy. This is why it's not enough to simply want something. You need to become a vibrational match to that reality. You need to align your energy with the version of you that already has what you desire. But how do we do that? How do we consciously collapse the reality we want out of the infinite possibilities available? It all starts with intention. Your intention is like a laser beam that focuses your energy on a specific point in the quantum field. When you set a clear intention, you direct your consciousness toward a particular reality, signaling to the universe that this is the version of reality I want to experience. But here's where most people get stuck. They set an intention, but they don't fully believe in it. They want something, but deep down they doubt whether it's possible. And that doubt creates energetic resistance. I think of it like this. You're trying to send a signal to the quantum field, but if your intention is weak and filled with doubt, that signal gets distorted. It's like trying to tune into a radio station but getting static instead of a clear signal. So, the first step in collapsing a specific reality is to clear your energy of any resistance. You need to eliminate the doubts, fears, and limiting beliefs that are blocking your signal. And this requires awareness. You need to get honest with yourself about the subconscious beliefs that are running the show. Here's a deep question for you. What beliefs are you holding onto that are limiting your ability to manifest? Maybe you believe you're not worthy of success, or that money is hard to come by, or that love is something that happens to other people but not you. These beliefs are like weights, pulling your energy down and preventing you from aligning with the higher vibrations of abundance and possibility. One of the most powerful ways to clear this resistance is through affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements that reprogram your subconscious mind and shift your energy. But here's the thing, affirmations only work if you feel them. It's not enough to just say the words, you need to embody them, to feel them vibrating through every cell in your body. Let's do a quick exercise right now. Take a deep breath, close your eyes, and repeat the following affirmation. I am a powerful creator. I am worthy of everything I desire. I am in tune with the infinite possibilities of the universe. Say it again out loud if you can. But this time, really feel it. Feel the truth of those words as if they're already real. Feel the power of your own ability to create. Now, here's where quantum manifestation gets really exciting. Once you've set a clear intention and cleared your energy of resistance, the next step is to collapse that potential reality into your experience. And the way you do this is through emotion. This is where most people get it wrong. They try to manifest from the mind, thinking that if they just focus hard enough, they can make something happen. But the quantum field doesn't respond to thoughts alone, it responds to emotion. Emotion is the language of the quantum field. It's the energy that fuels your manifestations. When you feel an emotion strongly enough, you send out a powerful signal into the quantum field, pulling the corresponding reality toward you. This is why it's so important to feel as if your desire has already happened. When you feel the emotions of already having what you want, you align your energy with that reality, and it begins to materialize in your life. But here's the tricky part. You need to let go of the how. This is where surrender comes into play. You see, the quantum field is infinitely intelligent. It knows exactly how to line up the circumstances, events, and people that will bring your desire into reality. But if you cling too tightly to a specific outcome or try to force things to happen in a certain way, you create resistance. Think of it like planting a seed. Once you've planted the seed, your intention, you don't sit there and dig it up every day to see if it's growing. You trust the process. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you allow nature to take its course. Manifestation works the same way. Once you've set your intention and aligned your energy, you need to trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your desire into form. So here's another deep question. Can you trust the process, even when you don't see immediate results? Can you have faith that the quantum field is moving, shifting and aligning things in your favor, even if it's not visible to your eyes yet? Because here's the truth, faith is the bridge between the invisible and the visible. It's the glue that holds your manifestation together. Now, let's talk about one of the most powerful tools for collapsing potential realities, visualization. Visualization is not just about imagining what you want, it's about literally creating in the quantum field. When you visualize with strong emotion, you're sending a clear signal to the universe, telling it exactly what you want to experience. But here's the secret, you need to visualize in the present tense. Most people make the mistake of visualizing their desires as something that will happen in the future. But the quantum field doesn't understand time the way we do. To the quantum field, everything is happening right now. So when you visualize, see yourself already living your desired reality. Feel the emotions of joy, gratitude, and excitement as if it's already here. Now, as you open your eyes, hold on to those emotions. Carry them with you throughout your day, because that's the energy that will attract your desires to you. The more you can stay aligned with the emotions of your desired reality, the faster it will materialize. And here's the final piece of the puzzle: take inspired action. Manifestation isn't about sitting around and waiting for things to happen. It's about tuning in to the subtle nudges and guidance from the universe and taking action when you're inspired. The universe will always give you signs, ideas, and opportunities that will guide you toward your desires. But it's up to you to take action. So ask yourself, what inspired action can I take today to move closer to my desired reality? It doesn't have to be a big step. Sometimes it's the smallest action that creates the biggest ripple effect. Now that you've set your intentions, cleared your energy, aligned your vibration, and are actively visualizing the life you want, there's one final and crucial piece to quantum manifestation that we need to dive into: surrender. This is where so many people get stuck. They do everything right, setting clear intentions, focusing on positive emotions, and even taking inspired action, but then they end up blocking their own manifestations by trying to control the outcome. So here's the big question: can you let go of control? Can you trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring you exactly what you need, even if it doesn't look like what you expected? Surrender is not about giving up. It's not about saying, well, if it happens, it happens. Instead, it's about releasing the need to control how and when your manifestation comes into reality. It's about trusting that the universe, the quantum field, the infinite intelligence that governs all things, knows far better than you how to orchestrate the perfect unfolding of your desires. Now think about this for a second. What if the universe had a plan for you that was far greater than anything your mind could conceive? What if, in your desire to control every little detail, you're actually limiting yourself from experiencing something even more profound and fulfilling than you could have imagined? This is where the ego often gets in the way. The ego wants certainty, control, and immediate results. It doesn't like uncertainty or waiting. It wants to know exactly how everything will unfold, and it gets frustrated when things don't happen on its timeline. But here's the deeper question: is your ego really qualified to dictate how the infinite potential of the universe should manifest for you? When you truly surrender, you're saying to the universe, I trust you. I trust that everything is unfolding perfectly, and I'm open to receiving whatever is in my highest good. This is a powerful act of faith, and it sends a strong signal to the quantum field. You're no longer vibrating in fear, doubt, or impatience. Instead, you're vibrating in trust, which is one of the highest frequencies you can emit. Here's the paradox of surrender. The more you let go, the faster things tend to manifest. Why? Because when you surrender, you stop resisting. You stop blocking the flow of energy from the quantum field. You allow the natural flow of the universe to bring things to you in the most effortless and synchronistic way possible. It's like being in the middle of an ocean and trying to control the waves. The more you fight against them, the more exhausted you become. But when you surrender to the flow of the ocean, you realize that you're being carried exactly where you need to go. So how do you practice surrender? It's about learning to trust in the process, even when things don't seem to be happening in the way you expect. It's about releasing attachment to specific outcomes and being open to the infinite possibilities. that the universe has in store for you. Here's a simple but profound practice. Let go of timelines. Many people get obsessed with manifesting something by a certain date or time. But when you do this, you actually create resistance. You send out a signal to the universe that says, I don't trust that this will happen naturally, so I need to control when it happens. Instead, try this, set your intention, visualize your desired reality, and then say to yourself, I trust that this will manifest in the perfect time and in the perfect way. Now, this doesn't mean you sit back and do nothing. Surrender is active, not passive. It's about staying tuned in to the subtle cues and signs from the universe and taking inspired action when it feels right. But it's also about releasing the need for immediate gratification. I think of it like planting a seed. Once you've planted it, you trust that nature will take care of the rest. You don't dig up the seed every day to see if it's growing. You water it, you give it sunlight, and you trust that it will sprout in its own time. The same is true for your manifestations. Once you've set your intention and aligned your energy, you need to trust that the universe is handling the rest. But here's where things get really interesting. Sometimes, the universe will bring you something even better than what you asked for. This is why it's so important to stay open and flexible. When you're too attached to a specific outcome, you might miss out on something far greater. The universe has a way of delivering exactly what you need, even if it doesn't look like what you initially wanted. Here's a deep question for you. What if the challenges you're facing right now are actually part of the path to your manifestation? What if the delays, the setbacks, and the obstacles are not signs that your manifestation isn't working, but are actually part of the process to help you grow and evolve into the version of yourself that is ready to receive what you desire? This is where surrender becomes a profound spiritual practice. It's about trusting that everything, yes, even the challenges and the hard times, is happening for your highest good. It's about seeing every experience, every moment, as part of the unfolding of your manifestation. When you can see life this way, you move from a state of resistance to a state of acceptance. You stop fighting against what is and start flowing with the current of life. Here's another powerful tool for practicing surrender: non-attachment. Non-attachment doesn't mean you don't care about your desires. It doesn't mean you give up on your dreams. It simply means that you're not emotionally attached to a specific outcome. You're open to whatever the universe brings, trusting that it will be in alignment with your highest good. This is easier said than done, I know. But here's a simple exercise to help you cultivate non-attachment. The next time you feel yourself getting anxious or impatient about something you're trying to manifest, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath and remind yourself that everything is unfolding perfectly. Say to yourself, I release my attachment to how this will happen. I trust that the universe is bringing me exactly what I need when I need it. And then, let it go. Let go of the need to control. Let go of the need to know every step of the process. Let go of the fear that it won't happen, and watch how the universe responds. Here's a deep question to reflect on. What would your life look like if you fully trusted the universe? How would you approach each day, each moment, if you knew without a doubt that the universe was always working in your favor, guiding you toward your highest good? When you surrender, you move into a state of allowing. You allow the universe to bring you what you desire in the best possible way, at the best possible time. And that's when the magic really begins to happen. That's when you start to see synchronicities, unexpected opportunities, and miracles unfold right before your eyes. Here's the truth. Once you've learned how to align with the quantum field, set clear intentions, and surrender the outcome, there's one more crucial element to unlocking the full power of quantum manifestation, and that's maintaining your vibration. It's not enough to just align your energy once and expect everything to fall into place forever. The universe is constantly responding to your current vibration moment by moment. So the question becomes, how do you sustain that high frequency and keep yourself in a state of constant manifestation? Let's get real for a second. Life happens. You might wake up feeling great, completely aligned with your desires, but then something triggers you, a negative comment, a stressful situation, or even just a bad mood, and suddenly your vibration drops. You forget everything about being a conscious creator, and you slip back into old patterns of fear, doubt, or frustration. Sound familiar? This is where the real work of manifestation comes into play. It's not just about setting an intention and then waiting for the universe to deliver. It's about actively maintaining your vibration so that you can stay in alignment with the reality you're trying to manifest. And the good news is that this isn't as hard as it sounds. In fact, once you get used to it, maintaining a high vibration becomes a natural part of your daily life. So, how do you do it? How do you keep your vibration high, even when life throws challenges your way? The first and most important tool is awareness. You need to become a master of your own energy. This means paying close attention to how you feel throughout the day. Ask yourself frequently, what's my dominant vibration right now? Are you feeling joyful, grateful, and excited about life? Or are you feeling stressed, anxious, or worried? The moment you become aware that your vibration has dropped, you have the power to shift it. But here's the thing, you can't fake your vibration. You can't trick the universe by pretending to feel good while secretly simmering in frustration or fear. The universe responds to your authentic energy, not the energy you wish you were feeling. So instead of trying to force yourself to feel positive when you're not, the key is to gently shift your focus. Let's say you're having a rough day. Something didn't go as planned, and now you're feeling frustrated or disappointed. Instead of trying to suppress those emotions, acknowledge them. Be honest with yourself about how you're feeling. Emotion is energy in motion, and it needs to move through you. So give yourself permission to feel whatever is coming up. But, and this is the crucial part, don't stay there. Don't let those lower vibrations become your dominant state. Once you've acknowledged how you feel, choose to shift your focus. This is where gratitude and appreciation come in. No matter what's going on in your life, there's always something to be grateful for. And gratitude is one of the most powerful ways to raise your vibration because it instantly shifts your focus from what's lacking to what's abundant. Take a moment right now to think of 3 things you're grateful for. It could be something as simple as the warmth of the sun on your skin, the food you ate this morning, or the roof over your head. As you focus on these things, let yourself really feel the gratitude. Notice how your energy shifts almost instantly. This is the power of focus. Another powerful tool for maintaining your vibration is meditation. When you meditate, you quiet the mind and allow yourself to reconnect with your higher self, the part of you that is always in alignment with the quantum field. Meditation helps you release resistance and return to a state of flow. Even just 10 minutes a day can make a profound difference in your ability to maintain a high vibration. But here's something that might surprise you. Your environment plays a huge role in your vibration. The people you surround yourself with, The places you spend your time in, the media you consume, these all have a direct impact on your energy. You've probably noticed how being around certain people can either lift you up or drain your energy. The same goes for the content you watch, read, or listen to. So ask yourself, is your environment supporting your vibration, or is it pulling you down? Are you surrounding yourself with people who inspire and uplift you? Or are you spending time with people who constantly complain or focus on negativity? Are you consuming content that expands your consciousness and helps you grow? Or are you getting sucked into fear-based media that lowers your frequency? If you want to maintain a high vibration, you need to be intentional about your environment. This might mean setting boundaries with certain people, cutting out negative media, or creating a sacred space in your home where you can reconnect with your higher self. The more you take control of your environment, the easier it will be to stay in alignment with your desired reality. Now, let's talk about another key aspect of maintaining your vibration: self-care. Your body is the vessel through which you experience reality. And when your body is out of balance, it's much harder to keep your vibration high. This means taking care of your physical, emotional, and mental well-being. Are you getting enough sleep? Are you eating foods that nourish your body and fuel your energy? Are you moving your body in ways that feel good? Self-care isn't just about pampering yourself, it's about honoring your body as the powerful, energetic being that it is. When you take care of your body, you're telling the universe, I value myself. I value this life. I am worthy of everything I desire. And guess what? The universe responds to that energy. Finally, let's talk about the most powerful vibration-raising tool of all: love. Love is the highest vibration in the universe, and when you live from a place of love, you become a magnet for all that is good. But here's the thing: love isn't just something you feel for others, it's something you feel for yourself too. How often do you speak kindly to yourself? How often do you practice self-compassion? If you're constantly criticizing yourself, doubting yourself, or feeling unworthy, you're lowering your vibration. But when you practice self-love, when you treat yourself with kindness and compassion, you naturally raise your vibration and align with the energy of abundance. So, here's a challenge for you. Make love your dominant vibration. Every time you notice your vibration slipping, ask yourself, how can I bring more love into this moment? It might be through gratitude, through meditation, through self-care, or simply by sending love to yourself and others. The more you practice this, the more it will become your natural state. So I'll leave you with this final question. What kind of reality do you want to create? And are you ready to maintain the vibration that will bring it into existence? Because the power is already within you. You just need to align with it, trust it, and allow it to unfold. The universe is always working for you. Your only job is to stay aligned, stay grateful, stay in love, and watch as your reality bends to match your highest vibration.